Hey guys, it is week 5 and this week has been challenging. I feel like so bad because I've been coming on here like every week and I'm like super excited, and just last week I was talking about how, you know, it's been so consistent, the losses, and that had me so pumped because if I stayed on that track, then I could predict where I'd probably land on the scale at the end of this round. So yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough because one, Tom is still around, and last round I ended up actually being on my cycle for almost 3 weeks, and I thought that was crazy. And so this time I didn't take my birth control because of that. I didn't want to deal with that again. And one of the things that's typical when you do the HCG protocol is having an irregular cycle, or maybe you skip one, or it's just lasting way too long. So I don't know, I thought that would, you know, help kind of regulate my body a little bit better. Plus it's like, you know, less hormones in my body. Yeah, the scale has just been really stubborn, and it was kind of discouraging because, you know, in the beginning of this journey, my main thing was get healthier, yes, but also learning how to deal with that relationship I have with food, and like, you know, being so happy that HCG allows me to realize when I'm really physically hungry and when I'm not. And then when certain things happen that are my typical triggers, you know, I can recognize them a little bit better and then avoid looking to that food for comfort. You know, I have to find some other way to cope with whatever is happening. And I think it's kind of been like a culmination of events. Had some personal things go on this week that have been really rough, and financially some snafus, if you will, unexpected emergency. And so it's like a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and I'm trying to deal with that while also dealing with this week being gain, loss, like no consistent results on the scale this week. I was down to 213 and I was really excited because I was like, okay, 210 is coming, like it's gonna happen. And then I got on the scale again and I was back to 215, and then I was 216, and I was just freaking out because I wasn't prepared to see any gains. Except for, you know, those mirror gains, but definitely not scale gains. And you know, one thing with this protocol is that yes, you will fluctuate, and there could be a multitude of reasons why, you know, all of a sudden you gain 2 pounds and it's not real. But considering the psychological portion of it all with what I have going on, it kind of brought me back to that place that I'm working so hard to get away from, which is just collapse and, you know, forget everything, sit in a corner with a pizza, and for that moment everything's gonna be great. And I know that that's not true, and I know that brings on nothing but a bunch of guilt, but it's what I wanted to do. And so I've been fighting that urge as well because I know that's not the right decision, and I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to disappoint you guys. Like, this is so important to me, and for the first time I'm actually having real progress that I know I can make stick. So I'm gonna give it a couple of days before I get on the scale again, just because I'm just gonna focus on inches and just try on my weekly outfit and look for differences there, because I don't want to fall into that trap, and I don't want to erase everything that I've worked so hard for these last few months. I mean, I've been at this for so many years, and I have success, and then I lose that success because I never dealt with the underlying issue. And now that I am dealing with that and I'm so aware, you know, I cannot allow myself to go back down that path, and I won't. But boy, it is trying. It is definitely trying, and I'm trying for week 5. I'm kind of in limbo. I don't trust the number on the scale right now, and so I guess there's no real weigh-in because yeah, I think my body just needs a moment. I think my cycle needs to end for real, and hopefully at the end of week 6, you know, it'll be a much better number and my body will be, you know, a little more normal again. And I don't know. I don't know. But I guess it's good for you guys to, you know, see this part too. Like, don't mistake it. As chipper and happy as I am in every episode, it's so hard. It's hard every single day. Every day, you know, watching other people eat stuff I can't have, having a job where I have to cook for other people, and I'm making delicious food that I cannot eat. Like, it is really hard. And every day there's something that's gonna, you know, knock your mood down a few pegs. And I feel great that I've been able to learn from those situations and not run to food as soon as something made me upset or gave me anxiety. But every day, every single day is like another triumph because it's hard every single day. So yeah, I feel so bad. It's like, oh my god, this video is sad. Not trying to be sad, but yeah, that's where I'm at this week. I'm excited for next week. I am optimistic, and regardless, I will put on a smile for you guys, and at least okay, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna quit, and I will be back next week with a video for you guys regardless of what happens. Let's all hope that I go back to normal and then the losses keep coming, because I'm so close to the 100s. It's all I want, just to get out of the 200s. Man. All right, guys, I'm out of here.